Chelsea could be in line for a huge transfer windfall to help their bid for Declan Rice, as Paris Saint-Germain are reportedly eyeing up a move to sign Tiemoue Bakayoko. French outlet Le10 Sport claims PSG director Leonardo has begun exploring a move for the Chelsea midfielder. Chelsea have been the most active club in the Premier League so far in terms of incoming players, having forked out more than £230 million on new recruits. But they are still yet to offload any players on a significant scale or recoup any of the money they've spent. However, with less than 2 weeks remaining of the transfer window, they could be set to start selling in order to raise funds for a last-ditch attempt to sign Rice. Frank Lampard is still believed to be desperate to sign the West Ham youngster, who is valued at £73 million. Rice is apparently viewed as the leader of Chelsea's new-look defence, and Lampard wants to get a deal over the line before the window closes. And they received a boost on Tuesday, with reports emerging that PSG could be ready to extend their summer spending spree by forking out £41 million on Bakayoko. The midfielder has spent the last 2 years away from Stamford Bridge on loan at AC Milan and Monaco. He isn't a part of Lampard's plans for next season, and could be sold to raise cash with 2 years still to run on his contract. PSG are desperate for a new centre midfielder this summer, but seem to have ended their interest in Lazio's Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Instead, PSG sporting director Leonardo has reportedly turned his attention towards Bakayoko, who impressed in League One last season. The midfielder had a solid loan spell with Monaco and usually had a starting spot in the side, bar for an injury and separate suspension. His sale would likely fund a large portion of Chelsea's bid for Rice, and could mean they don't have to sell N'Golo Kanté. The 29-year-old former PFA Player of the Year has reportedly been made available this summer as Chelsea want to raise funds for a bid for Rice. Speaking to the Transfer Window podcast, transfer expert Ian McGarry revealed that Kanté's sale is being discussed at Stamford Bridge. The spending doesn't look to be over just yet, he said. N'Golo Kanté, the French World Cup winner and someone who has been instrumental in Chelsea's defensive and central midfield area, is absolutely on the market. We understand that there is a loan offer for him to go to Inter Milan. Chelsea would prefer to sell. The 29-year-old earns about £180,000 per week, and the reason Chelsea would prefer to sell is partly because of FFP and partly to balance the books generally in a window where they've already committed £222 million.